Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be Operation Dome number 55, the 55th episode of the Operation Dome series. A series where my friends and I, we're going to encase the entire world in glass and glass panes. And we still got a lot of work to do, let me tell you that. Obviously, you can tell that this is going to be the festive mashup pack. It's going to be throughout the whole entire month of December because, why not? It's so festive, it's so bright, it's so happy, it's so cool looking. So let's get on with this, isn't that? We have a lot of glass done. Well, we have a lot of glass made. We have all these chests right here full of glass, and we're still working on getting more glass for the whole entire chest. And once that happens, we're going to go up to the ceiling and we're going to place a lot of glass on top of the ceiling. And as well as that with the furnaces, there's still a little bit more glass here, so I'll be able to get another level 30 out of this. And from here, as you see, I'm already level 30, we're going to get 2 more enchanted shovels. So that's going to be a great deal to work with when we're going to get a lot more sand and as well as dirt. Because with the dirt, we're going to actually pretty much encase the entire area with green grass everywhere. I'm going to start slurring my words. I still got a cut on my cheek and it really hurts to talk at times. So I'm going to start slurring every now and then. But other than that, where was I? I'm getting so confused right now. So many things I want to talk about, so many things I have to say. Okay, so let's get on with one at a time. I'm already level 30. I'll get another level 30. So I'm going to get 2 enchanted shovels out of this. And we're going to use that to dig up all the sand and as well as a lot of the dirt so that we can replace the barren wasteland with dirt blocks so that we can make everything green. Just let's see if I still have my map with me. So here's the map. We'll take a look at that. Look at how much green there is in the world. Back then, if you were to look at Operation Bedrock, if I ever look at the map on Operation Bedrock, you will see that there will be a lot of snow everywhere. We're getting rid of all of that. We're going to get rid of the ice, we're going to get rid of the snow, we're going to get rid of the desert, we're going to get rid of all the sand, and we're going to replace it all with dirt. So that's going to be a little bit of an operation on itself. I'm working on placing down the dirt. Well, my friends are working on getting rid of the sand, and as you can see, there's a little bit of gray spots here and there. That's where I'm going to need to actually patch it up with dirt. But until then, it's just we're working on little by little, and I don't think we're going to run out of dirt anytime soon. I think that we'll be able to finish with Operation Dome before we run out of dirt, and if so, then we could trade one of the villagers because one of the villagers actually has glass. I'm going to have to see it first. I don't know if it got deleted or it's still here. Glowstone. Nope, you don't have it. What about you? You don't have it. Who has it? I know somebody has it here. I rarely ever trade with villagers now because they don't offer anything good anymore. Okay, there you go. 1 emerald for 4 glass blocks. That's going to be lovely, right? Just getting glass blocks by the librarian, and we're going to have to finish the world up if we run out of glass. But that's going to be another deal that we're going to have to deal with. But for now, we're getting rid of all the desert biomes. We're getting rid of all the sand. And we still have a lot in the ocean floor. So we won't have to run out anytime soon. We don't have to worry about that. And look at this. I got a wolf army going on. Look at my wolf army. It's really hard to tell because of the snow on the ground, but just look how many wolves I have. This is not from breeding. This is from force spawning the wolves and force spawning the cows and the pigs and the sheep into the world. And I've shown a video about that. I keep referring back to that video. I actually want that video to go a little bit more noticed so that more people could try this out. One person actually said that they were actually trying to get a wolf army and that tip actually worked and force spawn a lot of wolves in, so that could be a thing. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's just a little bit more of an exploit to actually force spawn the coding of the wolves or force spawning the coding of the animals to spawn in the biome. Just look at how many wolves I have. So many. So far I've counted over 70. I can't count them right now because of course they're all just bunched up together and it's really hard to actually count it right now. If I get around to it, I'm going to move every individual wolf and then I'll start counting it one by one. If I get over 100 wolves, then I'm going to make a video just running across the land with 100 wolves with me because I wanted to do that. I've always wanted to make a little bit of a sub-series of collecting 100 wolves, but that wasn't able to be the case because the wolves would never spawn again if you actually exceeded the limit amount of wolves you can actually get. But if you were to go to a different area, since there are going to be no wolves, well, I'm trying to actually think this through. I'm trying to think this through of a logical sense. Like, all the wolves are in this area. Just, let's say this is quadrant number 3. Quadrant number 4 is next door. So I run all the way to quadrant number 4 so that I could start spawning wolves over there or bring them down to quadrant number 3, because the chunk area for quadrant number 3 would not be there if I actually loaded up the world in chunk number 4 or quadrant number 4. Does that make any sense? If it doesn't, then I'm sorry that I'm probably going to have to do some editing once or twice trying to explain how this works. But that's just my theory of how I keep spawning more animals in quadrant number 4 rather than quadrant number 3. All the wolves are here in quadrant number 3 and there are none in quadrant number 4. So if I actually start loading up the world in quadrant number 4, quadrant number 3 has still not been loaded up yet until I walk over there. So for now, it's loading all the animals that would be in quadrant number 4. So here would be like non-existent for about a good 2 minutes before I walk over here. That's just how I could actually explain it. That's how I could explain why there's a lot of animals spawning in quadrant number 4 versus quadrant number 3. Just, that's how my logic falls under. And if it makes sense, then hooray. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to try to explain that better next time. And of course, I'm alone in this world. Everybody's either dealing with school still, or the fact of the matter is that they're on holidays. Because of course, we're on winter break and everyone wants to get out of town and just relax and not have to deal with school, not have to deal with finals, not have to deal with all the other stuff that has to deal with school. People could sleep in during the day. I know I've been waking up at around 12 p.m. rather than 8 a.m. all day. So I'm happy about that. I'll be able to sleep a little bit more, or I could actually sleep later. I'm kind of like a night owl when it comes to that deal. It's just, I prefer to actually sleep late. Just I get a little bit more things done in the nighttime than I do in the daytime. Okay, so it's already nighttime here, and I'm going to have to adjust the gamma so that you guys can see what's going on. But so far, I want to kill all the skeletons, I want to get all the bones, I'm going to force spawn the animals in, then I will just move on with placing down dirt. Just, I want to get this done already. Well, what am I talking about? I forgot, I need to actually try to enchant the shovel. I really need to do that because I'm getting experience while killing these guys, so I'm gonna have to do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back, kill that skeleton, then go all the way back to the tree dome, and then I'm gonna get myself an enchanted shovel, and then from there I'll come back over here killing all the skeletons that I can so I can get more bones. Then I'll force spawn the wolves in, and then you guys can see it for yourself that it's a thing that actually works. And if 4J actually fixes that, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Well, I don't know how they can fix that because it's in the coding of the game itself. It's just like when we were force spawning the diamonds, it was in the coding of that, but they actually fixed it to where ores, water, lava, blocks, anything 5 blocks away from the edge of the world will not spawn again. They actually acknowledged that, and after the fact, a lot of people have been looking at that video asking me how can this be done. I keep telling them you have to have TU12 for it to work, because on TU13 it's when they actually fixed it. So that's going to be a thing. If I actually get back to TU12, I wonder if that's going to actually get rid of that patch. Not too sure, but maybe one day I'll check it out whenever I get another Xbox and have that as an old save flow thing to test out all the bugs. But I'm going to save right now because this is going to be the trial and error method of enchanting. For those who don't know what that is, it's that pretty much you save before you enchant, you go enchant your tool. If it's not the enchantment you want, you exit without saving, you come back to the world, and then you try again. You just rinse and repeat until you get that enchantment that you want. It's pretty much a guarantee to work, just because the fact is that if you don't want it, you can just try again. Just keep on doing it until you get the enchantment that you want. I made a video about that a long time ago and it has helped a lot of people out. And the fact that is kind of like an exploit, but at the same time it's like, I've worked for those levels. I really don't want to get all that again. So let's see if we get a good enchantment. Soak Touch and Unbreaking. I am sorry, but I want to get Efficiency and Unbreaking. That's the least of my concerns that I get on like Soak Touch 1 and Unbreaking 3. I just want the efficiency and I want the unbreaking. Soak Touch or Fortune is just a bonus, even though Fortune on a shovel is just completely and utterly pointless. Just honestly, all that does for you is that you just automatically get flint out of gravel. Who uses that much flint? Other than making arrows, but you get that from killing skeletons. It's just counterproductive if you were just to get a Fortune shovel, honestly. Flint is not even useful for anything else other than just making the... So far, I have no idea about the future updates, but for now it's just the arrows and of course the flint and steel. But other than that, it's just completely and utterly useless for anything else. This thing that sucks about getting a cut, like the cut cheek area, is that all the saliva keeps building up. My god, it's disgusting. Yes, I know, but still, it's just a thing that I have to deal with. Oh, wow. Instead of Soak Touch, it's Fortune 2. Yeah, not gonna work with me. I hate Fortune so much, but if I get a Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3, that's when I'm gonna deal with it. Although I do like Soak Touch, because at least that we don't have to get Flint, we could at least get Gravel straight up. And if, of course, you find Clay, you get Clay blocks too. There's still a little bit of few Clay blocks here and there in Operation Dome and Operation Bedrock that we have actually missed, but it's under the ocean. I know because I've seen it in a different Master Pack. Had to do a little bit of a jump cut there because I sneezed and I had to take a water break. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if we could actually get it this time. Right here, and, well, there you have it. I told you guys, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, I will take it. Just as long as we don't dig up any of the gravel, then I'm okay with it. So far, I've gotten a lot of enchantments. Look at this, right here. We got one that's exactly the same. We got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. We have Soak Touch 1, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and then Soak Touch, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. So we've gone 6 enchanted shovels so far that are full. I am very happy about this, and then I'm going to get another one once I kill all the skeletons, as well as that if I were to collect the glass out of the furnaces, that's going to be a great deal. We're going to get a lot of work done. I'm going to try to get this done as fast as we can so we can move on to a different operation. Maybe I'll actually transfer that other operation I've been thinking about onto the Xbox One, but rather having a large world, we're going to have it a compact world, because if it's a large world, it's going to take forever and a day. Or maybe if I were just to create the world in the Xbox 360, then transfer it over to the Xbox One, at least I could work with that. Not too sure. No guarantees. Let's see if there's going to be any deals that has to do with the Xbox One. If I were to get an Xbox One, then it would have to be the, well, it has to be the Advanced Warfare edition of Xbox One, because it's 1 terabyte, and as well it has the game, the controller, and the skin. So if I were to get something like that, then at least that's going to be a great deal for me. And oh my god, I am almost dead. I did not check about my hunger. Oh god, come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Oh god, yeah, that was a mistake. Come on, heal myself, heal. Okay. Oh, ew, and dead. Whew. That was close. I almost died. Good thing I got rid of all the levels, because otherwise I would have been a little bit more frustrated, and then I would have had to rage quit, and then, yeah, that's just going to be a whole bundle of joy in this festive pack. You cannot be angry with a festive pack, just let me tell you that for a fact. And cars are still speeding down here, even though it rained the other day. People just don't know how to drive these days. Just, please. I'm trying to make a video here. You don't need to speed down the highway. Or speed down the road as if it was a highway. I don't know what to speak about anymore. Honestly, I don't, because all my friends are gone. Although I did meet 2 people. I did meet 2 weird people. And I say weird in the most complimental sense that you could actually apply it as, because I'm weird. Especially when I'm not recording myself, because I try to be a little bit more professional when I'm recording, but then I act goofy all the time at times. So it's a love-hate relationship. But these guys, they're weird in a great sense because they were funny. And the thing is that they didn't even know I was actually recording them before I actually started speaking with them. So I'm going to actually upload that to YouTube. I'm not too sure when, but I will upload that, and that I've gotten permission from them to upload it because they didn't expect me to actually be recording them. It's just, you're gonna have to hear it for yourself to see how weird they are, and then you're gonna have to tell me, is it funny or is it strange? Just let me know in the comment section on that video once I actually upload it. But all I gotta say is that if I meet them more times than not, then they'll actually join me in Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. Spider, did you just jump at me? No! No! Get out of here! That was rude! I did not pay attention to you whatsoever, and then you just go ahead and just attack me. That is just rude. And especially with the Endermen, they are rude people too, because the fact of the matter is that I try to make this look as pretty as possible, but they go around and taking the blocks and moving them up. This one actually has a block in his hand. God dang it. Why? Why do we have to deal with the Endermen? Seriously. Isn't there like an item to get rid of the Enderman other than a pumpkin head? I would like to see that there's going to be a new item in the game to actually get rid of Endermen so that they won't actually ruin your biomes. It's just, I don't like to see random holes in the ground. This is why I always patch it up any chance that I get. I try to make it look cool. I try to make it look pretty. And like that moon, it's very, very pretty. Spider? No? Okay, that's just a zombie. Hey, skeleton. Oh, come on. I hate how they are very, very accurate. Honestly, they are. Uh-huh. So there's an underground pool in here. Thank you for that, Enderman, but seriously though, do not ruin my area. I don't appreciate that. Seriously. Just, I walk around here and then I see a hole in the ground, like, come on now. It's just so ugly looking. Ah well, that's just a small complaint, skeleton. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're good to go. So what else is new in the world of Operation Dome? Nothing really, just mainly that I'm still placing grass around everywhere. Just look how much work I've done. I gotta actually patch that up right there. I patched this area up rather nicely. I gotta patch up that mound over there. And I gotta patch up other mound areas here. Is that I've gotten a lot of work done when when you consider the amount of land that there is. Just look at all this. Nobody wants to see all that. If I were to actually give this world up for download, it would just look ugly. Just, I don't want that for you guys. I want to actually make it look pretty so that you could actually explore the world. And if you want to dig underground, then you may do so because a lot of it has already been done for you. So you can explore the undergrounds if you wish to. And now that it's daytime, I can actually force spawn the animals without worrying about all the little mobs that will actually try to kill me as well. So let's go try that out. Just here's a little tower that goes up to the ceiling. You could just see the glass in the ceiling. I just like that. I don't remember the fact of the matter is that they actually updated the distance length on the Xbox 360. I'm not too sure if they did or not, but I just like how the fact that we could see it. And the only thing I don't like about it was that it was from 128 of the y-axis limit up to 252. Because if it was 128, I think we would already be done with it because it's just less blocks to deal with. But it's just minor. At least that if you were to turn glass blocks into glass panes, you get a lot of glass panes because of it. I think it was like 6 that turns it into 16. Not too sure. But other than that, so let's go force spawn the animals. All you have to do is just save and exit, and then all you have to do is come back, and then all the animals will start spawning everywhere. Just a little bit of a neat trick to actually get a lot of animals, especially with a lot of wolves if you want to get yourself a wolf army. It's very, very cool. Just let me tell you that. Just get a lot of wolves, run around, and if anything attacks you, all those wolves will go attack that one enemy. Just as long as you don't get yourself caught up with a creeper, because then that would be a tragedy. I'd cry. I cry every time that happens. But other than that, it's just, I think it's a lot faster than breeding cows and breeding pigs because you always have to wait a little bit of a time limit for them to actually go at it again. And especially that you have to wait for the little tiny pig or the little tiny cow to actually grow up. So this is a lot faster than breeding in my opinion. You tell me you guys tell me in the comment section below. You think that this is faster than breeding? Because if so, then this is a thing that you can do. So just come back to the world, initializing server, let it load, let it load, let it load. And I completely forgot that the music was turned off. Yeah. Awkward. I'm gonna have to turn on the music. Just a lot of silence as we went on with this video. Especially when you got a cut cheek, you have to take a little bit of a small little 3-second break every time. You gotta breathe, of course, and then you just gotta keep on talking afterwards because you cannot have that awkward moment of silence in your commentary. This is why I like having a group of people actually to talk to so that I don't have that awkward silence going on. Okay, so not many animals spawn just yet, but it will happen soon. So let me go ahead and turn on the music. Oh, that's the achievements. Please 4J, make an update so that we could get more achievements. This is from July 19th of 2012, 2 years ago, going on number 3. Okay, so let me go ahead and open options, go to the settings, go to audio, turn up the music. Okay, so you already see that there's already a cow and a pig over there. You see that there's sheep, there's more cows over there. So they are already spawning. So I'm very happy about that. Time to go on a slaughtering spree. Even though you guys have Christmas sweaters, I'm sorry, but our hunger is more important. Oh, that is so dark. This is Minecraft after all. At least they're not showing blood. Otherwise, this would be rated teen instead of rated E. Hey, I never heard this song before. I actually never heard this song before. Wolfie! Hello, Wolfie. Wolfie. Got one wolf. Now I gotta find more. This is what it is. You get a lot of animals to spawn. You get a lot of food. You will no longer have to worry about running out of food ever again. You just gotta keep doing this. Go to a different chunk area and load it up. After you save it, then you'll find more animals. You just keep on doing it from back and forth, if you're a person that does not collect wolves. If you collect wolves, then you're gonna have to actually go back to the wolf area and then get back to the other quadrant just to do it all over again. So you do actually have to travel back and forth to load up a new area. Because if I were to load up quadrant number 3, I can guarantee that there's not going to be any animals spawning. Because the first thing that will spawn is all of my wolves. So yeah. One of my friends said that it's going to be so laggy, or I'm going to get so many wolves that it's going to crash me every time I go to the area. And if that is so, then I'm going to have to work on getting the wolves into a different area, because I really don't want that to happen. I can never hurt these wolves. I can never hurt these cute little guys. Just look at them. Just look at their little happy face with the little sweater and the little booties. Look at that. It's so cute. So let me see. Where's the other spot? I know. Yep, there's a wolf right there. So I gotta at least have 3 more onto the family of wolves. Usually I get around 4 to 8 wolves at a time with this little method. So it's a good method if you want to collect a lot of wolves. So let me go ahead and see what else can we find in this area. Because usually they're gonna either spawn here or spawn somewhere else. There's another wolf. There we go. Wolfies, wolfies, and more wolfies all around. I cannot wait till I get 100 wolves. I really want to make that video as soon as possible. Hey, more wolfies, more piggies, and more cows. Okay, so we just gotta scout the area, because one of the things is that if you will go to one area, then the animals on the other area will actually start to despawn. So you gotta be quick on that. So just make sure you know what path you're gonna take, what path is gonna get you the most beneficial little reward for the slaughtering spree. I'm trying to think of the words right out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm kind of sounding like a little bit of a robot. Just trying to think of what words come after next. How do I speak? How do I English? How does one actually speak the proper language that everyone can understand? Okay, so we got another wolf right here, and I'm very happy about that, because now I got 5 wolfies. And good thing that these wolves are actually accepting 1 or 2 bones. I actually had one wolf that will not be my friend unless I gave it like 12 bones. I was so frustrated with that. I'm like, come on. I see like there's 3 other wolves here and you're the one that's taking all the bones. Why can't we actually give flesh, or why can't we actually give like steak and pork chops to the wolf? Why does it have to be bones that actually makes them happy? Just doesn't make sense. Because after they're tamed, they don't want bones anymore. They want food. Ah well. Just something that you have to deal with. Otherwise it'd just be too OP. Now, there's another pig up here. There's another cow. This is a great harvesting spot. I love it so much. I'm so glad that I put a lot of dirt blocks on top of everything, because that's how you spawn more animals if you actually make your artificial grass biomes or plains biomes or whatever biomes that has to be on the Xbox or on the PC version, because there's so many biomes that have to deal with that. Taiga, you got hills, mountains, hills, snow biomes, hills, extreme hills, mega taiga. My god, I don't even know if I'm even pronouncing it right. You got the savannah, you got the beach, you got rivers. You just got a lot of biomes to deal with in Minecraft on the PC. If I were to get back to the Pixelmon series of Minecraft, then I already have a goal that I have set in mind, and I'll tell you right here. So it'll be a little bit of a sneak peek. Like, it's going to be a series where I'm going to try to get every Pixelmon shiny and up to a level 100. I'm going to fill up my whole PC with all the Pixelmon or shiny Pixelmon I could actually possibly get at the time before they actually update it. I know that some of the Pixelmon is going to be very, very hard to get, especially when it has to deal with a shiny legendary, but I will work my way onto getting that. Come on, little Wolfie. Oh, it's so cute. You just murdered a sheep, but it's fine. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? Wait. 7. 7 wolfies. Now I just need one more. If there is going to be an 8th one. Usually that I find wolves in a pack, but sometimes they are just by themselves. It's just kind of weird whenever they're by themselves. But other than that, I'm just happy, very, very happy that this trick will work for the rest of the days that I have on Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. Especially on Operation Bedrock, it actually works. But I actually have to go to a different area because the fact is that there's wolves in one area, but then the other area doesn't have wolves, so I have to go to the area that doesn't have wolves, otherwise the other animals will not spawn in. But at least I was able to get a stack of pork chops and I was able to get a stack of steak for us to actually eat and not have to worry about dying anytime soon, just because we're going to be running out of carrots and potatoes and bread rather quickly. So I got all my wolfies here. So I'm done farming the animals so far, or for now. So I got 30 cooked, 53, and I still got my stack right here. So this was a successful farm run. And sadly, I would have actually gotten more, but due to the fact that I don't have a looting sword, that's the thing that's kind of a break at stage. Seriously, if I actually had a looting on this sword, this would be perfect. But sadly, I got myself sharpness 4, fire aspect 2, knockback 2, and unbreaking 3. I would have gladly sacrificed knockback for looting, but that's just a thing. And for those who want to know how I got unbreaking onto the sword, all you have to do is just enchant the book. And make sure you got Unbreaking 3 from the enchanted book and just combine the sword with the book and then you get that. It'll cost you 46 levels, but it's absolutely worth it because with Unbreaking on the sword, it's going to last 3 times stronger or 3 times longer than if it was not to have the enchantment to begin with. So at least with that, you have a guaranteed great sword for a while. It's going to last a very long time and I'm just happy that we were able to get more food out of this. I'm probably going to have to kill all those cows and all those sheep and all those... Well, not the pink sheep. I'll just have to kill all the other rest of the animals. Hey, look, a pig actually spawned over here. 2 pigs spawned over here. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. So, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, the wolfies wanted to attack too. At least I'm staying away from the pen because I don't want all the wolfies from that pen to actually despawn and look like it did despawn. Please tell me it did not despawn. If it despawned, I'm going to be so... Okay, I was going to say, for a split second there, I did not see any wolfies in that pen. I was about to freak out. Okay, so we're good with that. And it's almost nighttime again, so I get to start the cycle all over again. It's a vicious cycle of getting a lot of animals and getting a lot of food and getting a lot of bones, getting a lot of wolves. But just look how much I got. It's an army of wolfies. So let me go ahead and go over here, just walk in here. Come on, you can do it. There's 1. 1 intelligent. Oh, 2. 3. Okay. So, wolfies, come over here. Okay, just teleport. Push all the other wolfies around. I'm going to actually have to expand my pen. Seriously, it's getting a little bit too cramped in here. And the other 2 wolfies are not cooperating. Okay, come over here, wolfies. I'm going to have you teleport over here. Teleport. Teleport. Really? They teleported behind me. That's going to be a thing. Okay, teleport again. Oh, now you decide to actually come over here. Oh, okay, 1 just left. Sit. Sit. Okay, you, sit. Wolfie. Okay, push. 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 Wolfie! Why you have to be so difficult with me? There's always that one wolf out of the pack that just wants to be difficult. And of course we got a jet plane flying overhead. Okay, so it's silent now. My god, that was a long jet plane lag going on right there. I don't even know what to call it, but it lasted a very long time. So I got so many wolfies. Just look at how many wolfies I got. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, hey, I need to push you away from the fence. Don't hurt it. Okay. Push, push, push. Okay, so fix this up. And place it right down here. Just look at how many wolfies I got. I really want to turn on the sound effects. So let's see how many wolves you'll hear, or you can actually hear grammar here, that you could actually hear from just the sounds. So many wolves. So many barks. Food. I got food for you guys. Just look how many heads. All the heads. Except for you. You're not paying attention to me. There you go. Oh, a little bit. There you go. All the wolfies. All the wolfies. They're just staring at me. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, the barking, they have to stop now. Too many barks. And apparently one of them is hurt. So I'm going to have to find that one wolf and find it. And just give it the food. Where's that one wolf that's actually hurt? I heard it. I don't know where it's at though. Where are you, Wolfie? I'll find you. Oh, come on, Wolfie. Where are you? Where are you? One of you is hurt though. I heard a whine. I just don't know which one it is. Oh, this is gonna be a... Oh, found it. There you are. Found you, Wolfie. There you go. Of course they're not gonna enter love mode. Just look how many wolves there are here. I found the one wolf that was actually hurt. At least I actually accomplished something. I take care of all of my wolves, guys. And one day, they're all gonna go for a walk. You'll all love to go for a walk now, won't you? Just as long as you don't run into creepers. So, I can't attack the animals. I'm gonna have to have my friends kill the animals, because if I were to attack them, then all the wolves will actually try to get up and attack them, but since they're sitting down, and since it's gonna mess up with the coding, then they're gonna despawn. Because that's happened a lot to me, due to the fact that whenever my friends accidentally hit me inside the tree dome, the wolves will start growling, but since they can't attack, they'll actually just despawn. I guess that's their way of rage quitting, since like, I can't do anything, I'm just gonna leave. And I get really, really mad. I'm gonna get really mad if I have to lose all of these wolves. So far, I've gone over 80. 80 and counting. I just cannot wait to get that 100. It's just... I just cannot wait for that. Well, anything else? Nothing else has been going on in Operation Dome. There's gonna be more stuff going on in Operation Bedrock, because we got a lot more work done in Operation Bedrock. But for now, I've just been collecting a lot of food, so that we will not starve. I've been collecting a lot of wolves, so I can make a video about that. And then... I'm just placing down more dirt so that I can make the land pretty. My friends have been getting the birch trees for, or the birch wood for the charcoal, so that we can use it on the furnaces to melt the sand and the glass, and then from there we can make the ceiling and the wall. So we got a lot more stuff to actually deal with. But until then, hope you enjoyed this episode, and I gotta say is that I'm having a lot of fun with this again, because the wolfies are what's keeping me here and what's keeping me going with Operation Dome. I just want to get that many wolves. Okay, I'm just getting it off now before I rambled on too much. Have a great day, everyone. I'm SortaKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.